So here's one thing that I've learned after working with anxiety sufferers for the last 7 years, as well as being a former anxiety sufferer myself. I went through anxiety for over 15 years. There was one point I was having 20 panic attacks a day, and I am 100% symptom free. And I had to make this shift in my thinking in order to get here. And this is a shift that I make with my clients too. The symptoms are not the problem. As scary as they are, and I understand that they've had a debilitating effect on your life, but because you think the symptoms are the problem, it's becoming a distraction from actually dealing with the root problem. And here's the thing. There's another layer to this. We got to go even deeper. It's really not the root problem. It's the root problems, plural. I always say healing anxiety or healing trauma, which is whenever you reach a state of overwhelm in the nervous system, it's like peeling an onion. Are there common layers that affect everybody? Absolutely. But whenever I'm working with a client, let's say that there's like 5 main layers of the onion using that analogy. But there's going to be 3, 4, 5, sometimes 6 or 7 unique layers for that person. Let me give you a couple for examples. So yesterday, I had 2 different calls where these people are suppressing their emotions for different reasons. And that's one reason why their body is locked in fight, flight, freeze response. And so I probably spent a total of about 2 hours talking with these people and teaching them, hey, I understand why you're doing this. I used to do the same thing. I used to suppress my emotions, but this is keeping your body flooded with all kinds of negative physical sensations. We need to face your emotions. And it was a very awesome, time with them, because this is going to lead to a breakthrough. Day before that was talking with somebody. Their diet was absolutely terrible. There's something called reactive hypoglycemia. It's whenever you eat way too many carbohydrates, especially processed carbohydrates. Your blood sugars get really high and then they drop super low. And because your blood sugars start to plummet so low, your body triggers growth hormone as well as adrenaline and cortisol to stabilize your blood sugars. That can make you very anxious. I've got several clients that are very agoraphobic. They're literally not even leaving the house. And so for them, that's obviously what we need to target. But what I'm saying is the list goes on and on and on and on. And if you think that the symptoms are the problem, you're distracted from dealing with the roots. But even once we deal with the roots, you have to accept that there are multiple layers to this. I could probably list 20 to 30 layers as to why you might be anxious. And it's a lot of work to deal with this. But once you deal with it, you never have to worry about it again.